Raids at suspected illegal marijuana grows are happening almost every week in our state, most of them in Pueblo County. You might expect officers, of course, to confiscate the marijuana, and in Pueblo County they are, but some say that could be a problem. Tonight, the potential costly concerns if those confiscated plants die. It seems logical for officers to confiscate marijuana from suspected illegal marijuana grows, but what happens after may be the most important.
If they do take the plants, they have to keep them alive.
Jason Wharf is the executive director of the Southern Colorado Cannabis Council.
It's sort of a little different than any other property in that this is medicine that people use, and it's only good to those people if it's kept alive and grown properly.
He points to several cases, including Bob Kraus, an El Paso County cancer patient who won a $300,000 judgment after officers confiscated his plants and returned them dead.
It really is a mess.
Pueblo County Sheriff Kirk Taylor's deputies have confiscated hundreds of marijuana plants in the past few months, and they are not trying to keep them alive.
If the case comes down the pike and it goes to the courts, it'll be defended vigorously, and we'll see what the outcome is.
You know, if those cases are won, that's looking to cost Pueblo and the county quite a bit of money.
But the sheriff's confident they'd win, and he cites case law that he says sides with them. He also says the real problem in this is the laws and the lack of laws.
There's so many gray areas and there's so many holes in our amendments that currently legislation and law enforcement are trying to play catch-up.
He says there are two solutions.
The only answer, in my opinion, is either you need to make it illegal again, or you need to legalize it nationally so that you don't have all these pockets of issues that we have here in Colorado.
The sheriff says Pueblo County will not stop leading the way in raiding and busting suspected illegal marijuana grows. The Cannabis Council has one final thought on that.
I would just say be cautious. You know, I'm sure that the taxpayers of Pueblo would appreciate that.
By the way, Bob Kraus's case was upheld by the appellate court. The El Paso Teller County DA's office is still fighting it. The state Supreme Court is expected to rule on it. And in light of that case, several law enforcement agencies in our state aren't taking chances, including El Paso County Sheriff's Office and Colorado Springs Police. They now take samples and pictures of plants as evidence rather than take them and try to keep them alive. However, Colorado Springs Police say if they run into large-scale suspected illegal grows like we're seeing in Pueblo County, they would do the exact same as the Pueblo County Sheriff.